Hey guys. So we'll probably repeat this as the day goes on. We don't have too many people in here. But those that missed the pop-up live that Yuri just done, Bob's Adventure is posting the live. And welcome Bob's Adventure. He's one of our new mods, and so you'll see him in blue. So I appreciate all the mods, but thanks, Bob, for helping us. So Miss Diana passed away about 5 o'clock this morning, and Jerry got on a live just a few minutes ago and told everybody. And Bob's Adventure is posting a link to that pop-up live he done. It was just a very short live, just telling about it. But if there's one thing that I know for sure from talking to Diana a couple of weeks ago personally, is that she wants us to go on, and that's the way we honor her is by going on. We're working on some stuff behind the scenes, that we're trying to figure out what we can do and what, we don't even know anything yet, but I've asked a couple of them if we could send flowers. I've not talked to Jerry directly. We've not got them involved, but I've been talking to several people if we want to get together and do flowers or what, because we're family and they treated us like family, and I treated them like family, and so anyway, so we'll be talking more about that. But those that just came in, Miss Diana passed away about 5 o'clock this morning, and so anyway, so those pictures that I had posted before I came on was off of Jerry Holly's Facebook page. If any of y'all want to go over there and check that out, or leave a kind message. I don't know how often they check that Facebook page. They may also have an Instagram page. So any of y'all that knows can can let me know. I'm still getting text and messages about it. I'm trying to let everybody know. One thing I would like to do, we're going to be doing some things because Jerry and Diana had a big impact on this community. They had big plans, and there's probably not very many people in this community that has a love life that spans 40 years. Uh, so, uh, so, uh, there's not many people have a love life that spans 40 years. There's not very many people. There are people, but there's not very many people that married the love of their life, and that was the only person they ever dated from a very young age. Not many people only dated one person in their life and knew from the start that that was their one. And so, but that was Jerry and Diana. And so just remember them. They got 3 grown girls. They got some grandkids and 1 great grandchild. And so we're working on some stuff, some tribute stuff that we're going to do. I think it's going to be on our channel now. I'm getting text. Gina was going to do a live on his time slot, but uh, she wants it. I reckon we're going to do it on our channel. So tonight, on Jerry's time slot, we'll do a tribute on this channel to them. So that's the text I'm getting. So we are working on all that already. There were some people. We've got some really talented people that have been working on it and doing some stuff, uh, and so anyway, with a little bit of help, maybe we can do that justice. So we will go on, but that don't mean we can't pay tribute. We can't be in their hometown and attend their funerals or attend her funeral if they even get to have one. I don't know what the restrictions are there, but we can remember her and uh, we can we can get through it and move on and not move on forgetting her, but move on as in there you go, Michael. I put that link there. We can honor her as tough as it is by going on, but tonight we're going to remember her in a big way. And so we've got some people. I've talked to some people and they've talked to me and they're wanting to do it, and so that's what we're going to do. And so it's 8 o'clock Eastern. It'll be right here. I think I've got that time right. If I'm wrong, y'all correct me, but it's 8 o'clock Eastern. We're going to have a whole hour tribute to Miss Diana. So something you can do between now and then. If you're not a subscriber to Jerry Holly's channel, you can go over there and subscribe and hit the bell. He is real close to getting 1,000 subscribers, and that would be a great little gift to give him. You ready, Michael? Here is a man that has probably knew Miss Diana better than I did, been around a little longer than I have, and was friends with Jerry before I was friends with Jerry. And so I got him to come up and sort of help us for just a few minutes, and then we're going to talk about something else, maybe.
Yeah. Well, again, it's very sad news this morning, and the fact that we were just notified of it. All of us. We're still trying to process that and figure out what that means. I mean, we all knew this was coming, and short of a miracle, this was coming. And we just need to remember at this time that, her suffering has come to an end. Her journey on this earth has come to an end, but her journey hasn't come to an end. So death is just one step in the process. It's not the end. And we just need to keep that in mind, keep Jerry and his family in our prayers, lift them up. And, like Gary said, they had big plans. Jerry and Diane had some big RVing related plans if she got better. And unfortunately, Jerry's going to have to decide if he wants to carry on those plans without her or not. I think what we can do as a community, a couple of things, be respectful of Jerry and his family right now, and don't overload him with phone calls and text messages and emails and things like that. I mean, reach out and let him know you're there, obviously, but this is a time for him and his family, and also remember, as you go out throughout your day to day and in the coming days, just keep Jerry and their kids and grandkids and great grandkids in your thoughts and prayers as well, because that's really what they need. They need our support. They need to know we're there for them. And I'm struggling with words here, obviously.
Yeah, there just ain't no good words. But
there never is. There never is.
Yeah, the biggest blessing that I got out of this was about a little over a week ago. Jerry called and said that Diana wants to talk to me, and so we talked for about 15 minutes. And guys, I've never met her. I haven't even met her on YouTube that many times, and because I'm pretty new, but we talked like we'd been friends all of our life, and she thanked everybody for everything we've done. And I don't know exactly how she said it, but basically she said that we were responsible to keep going and to make Jerry keep going and to
Yep,
support
that's
him
right.
along
I
the
remember
way.
you saying that. Yep, and that's the and it's, for those of you who've encountered tragic loss like that, and again, like Gary was saying, there's not a lot of people in this world that can say, they've only dated one person their entire life, and they met their soulmate right off the bat and spent the rest of their life with them. So we should celebrate that fact, with and for Jerry and his family. So don't focus on the sadness, the temporary separation of these two.
Yeah.
And that's really what it is. I mean, it's a temporary situation. Yeah. The day will come when they will be reunited.
Yeah. For those who just came in, Miss Diana passed away this morning about 5 o'clock. And Jerry, Bob and some of the moderators are posting the links to Jerry done a pop-up live just moments ago, about 20 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago. And so we're just sharing that, and he can tell you with his own words. He wanted to tell everybody that he knew the closest first, and then because he knew everybody be in the chat. Some of you guys that were real close may have missed it, and but he wanted to tell us himself, and then let us share it with you all. So we've lost one of our own. I don't know that has happened since I've been in the community. Uh, and that's tough. But there's one thing that has made this, it's not easy, but one thing that's made it easier is the fact that she knew that when she stepped out of this world that she was going to a better world. And that makes my day. And the fact that we had to lose her is sad, and we're going to miss her. But the fact that she's already in a better place and we're here, uh, she's a lot better off than we are. And and she told everybody that, and I believe it. And so
Yeah.
Jerry's got a reuniting coming.
Yeah. So she just went home. She didn't go away forever. She just went home. She's just waiting on, and day will come when Jerry and all of us will hopefully, meet her face to face.
So tonight, during Jerry's time slot, we're going to do a tribute here on this channel to Miss Diana. There's some people trying to get it all together now, and we'll try to get it all figured out. We didn't. Anyway, so if y'all want to be a part of that and come see that, we'll have that on. Miss Gina didn't want to do her live in Jerry's spot. Uh, she just, I don't know, she didn't think she could do it, but she didn't want to do it, and I respect that. And several of them said, let's just do a tribute. And so I like that idea. I think that is going on, but that is also remembering.
And I'll say this too. I mean, I don't know exactly what you have planned yet, Gary, because I don't even know if you even know exactly what you have planned yet. But let's not look at this as, a sad time, as a mourning time. I mean, yes, there is mourning involved, but it should be a celebration.
Yep.
Of the life that she led. Now, granted, none of us really know Jerry and Diana that well to be able to talk about, back when they were married or first started dating stories, that kind of stuff. We don't. We know Jerry and Diana just for over the past few months through YouTube and the things he shared there. So we don't have that big background of knowledge, but we do know them.
Yeah.
And Jerry's done some crazy things, and Diana's done some crazy things on some of the lives that we've seen. So let's try to pull those memories out and let's share them. Let's remember with a smile on our face as best we can, of course. Let's just remember her and honor Jerry by making it a celebration and in a happy remembrance.
Yeah, I think that's the way to do it. I think that's the way to do it for sure. I know, guys, if anything ever happens to me, I told my wife I don't even want a funeral. I want y'all to meet somewhere, put up on the big screen of me doing things that made me happy and spending time with my family and friends. That's what I want. I want everybody to laugh, cut up, and to know that I'm in a better place and that I'm having fun and y'all are down here suffering. I mean, that's just really how I want it. I'm just being honest. And I think Diana would want us to celebrate with smiles on her face because she was married to a good man, basically dated him for 40 years.
Mm-hmm.
They had 3 awesome girls and got a bunch of grandkids and 1 great grandkid. And so, anyway, those are just coming in. Miss Diana passed away this morning. Uh, so, Miss Diana passed away this morning about 5 o'clock. I'm still getting texts, guys, about all this. So, all right. All right. So, that'll be tonight, 8 Eastern. I believe that's right, ain't it, Michael?
What? I don't know what time it is tonight.
Curious time slot. We'll get a thumbnail up as soon as we can get one going. And but it would let me pull it up. I don't want everybody to leave and not knowing. So let's see here. Yeah, at 8 Eastern, 7 Central, we'll be on here doing our tribute to Miss Diana. And so 8 Eastern. Yep, I just got a text. 8 Eastern. So anyway, we will do something good. We'll have it in an hour, and we'll do the best we can with it, and we'll try to make Jerry and Miss Diana happy with what we've done. But you guys have to promise me that we keep going on. We don't cancel our live streams. We don't cancel putting videos out because I talked to Miss Diana myself, and that is not what she wanted.
Yeah, exactly. And I know you've said that a ton. I've heard you since you've had that conversation with her a little while back. If you're doing a live, if you're getting ready to in the next couple of days and you're getting ready to drop a video the next couple of days, certainly it would be more than okay to, say something, in remembrance. But I don't think Jerry nor Diana wants anybody, including you, Gary, to make your entire show about them, because that's the last thing in the world I know Jerry Holly wants, because he does not like to get that kind of attention. Let's, regardless of our feelings, let's be respectful of his and his family's feelings, and do what they want. I would actually say, if you do have a video coming out over the next few days, if you could just put something in that video, even if it's just in the description of the video, just as a like a memorial, remembering Diana Holly, something like that. That's probably really all you need to do if you want to do something. You don't need to make a tribute video.
Yeah. Well, today we're going to move off of this and finish the show. That's going to be one way we're going to honor Diana. But tonight will be an hour in Jerry Holly's slot on this channel that'll be all about Miss Diana, and then we're going to be done with it. Other than putting, I done got a video uploaded, but my next video I upload will have something at the end of it about Miss Diana, but and that's I feel deep in my heart from talking to her that's what she would want, because she actually said it. If she didn't say it, I wouldn't tell you. So, all right, I love you guys. I'm not being cold hearted, but I'm fixing to do what Miss Diana would want us to do. And I'm going to try to keep from crying during the whole show. But we're going to keep going. So,
All right. I'll give you a chance to compose yourself. I just want to throw this out real quick while you're trying to get yourself together. We're close to $3,000 on the veterans fundraising. And that's all I'm going to talk about it.
Hey, I'm going to talk about it though. I looked up last night, and it was like, I think it was 59 items sold when, or it might have been 69 items sold when the Happy Place Diary started their live stream, and they had sold like plus 10 by the time the live stream was over. I had to swap, and I went over to a guy, and I'm going to bring him up here in just a minute. And I'm going to let you co-host today, Michael, unless you got to be somewhere.
No, I'm good. I just got a thumbs up from the boss.
Okay. So what we're going to do, a few days ago, let me make sure he's still in here. He might not have been able to stay. He said he was going to be pretty busy today. Rayleigh, you still in here? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. A few days ago, I was in Bizzo Travels, and if any of y'all have never been to Bizzo Travels, it is a traveling community. I mean, like, it's not just, they have some RVers in there, but it's a lot of cruise travelers and world travelers, and it's an awesome channel. Anyway, I met Rayleigh. I hope he's still in here. Even if he's not in here, we're going to try to help him. He was in here earlier. I seen him come in, but he may have ducked out because they were having to go do something with his business this morning, and he didn't know for sure. And I don't see him, so might not be able to do that. So let me pull up right here and see if I see him. Oh, there he is. Anyway, I was in Bizzo Travels, and I run across this channel, and I don't know how you pronounce it. I pronounce it Rayleigh Creative Travel. But anyway, I ran into them on there and friended them and started watching their stuff, and went to his live one night. And then he started coming over here. Well, come to find out, he lives in South Carolina. But he was born 30 miles down the road here. I think he said in Gadsden, Alabama. And he grew up in Crossville, Alabama, about 12, 15 miles from here. So never had met him and didn't know anything about him. And then between hanging out, we found out that we were neighbors most of our lives. So how weird is that? But anyway, I'm going to bring him up. And he is trying. He was talking about it on the show last night. And I said, hey, come by and I'll introduce you. He's been in here a lot in our channel. But I don't know that I've ever formally introduced you guys to him. And this is going to be a great way. They have I think it's a fifth wheel travel trailer or a fifth wheel camper. And but they love Disney World, and I think they do some cruises. And but like I said, he's from down somewhere in South Carolina. But a great channel. I've been to a couple of his lives. We got talking so much that I slipped and went over there last night and done his live. And so missed out on Happy Place Diary, but I'll catch back up with him. But Rayleigh, I dropped that link if you want to come up, buddy. There he is. So let's bring him up. You ready, man? Get his headphones on. He is actually sitting in his RV right now. What about it? Wow, man. So your name is Blaine, right?
Hey, how's it going?
Great. You got me now? Can you hear me?
How you doing?
Yep, Blaine. Yep.
I got you. It's a good deal. So this is Blaine. Is it Rayleigh Creative Travel? Is that how it's pronounced? Rayleigh?
Yep, that's exactly how you say it. I've got a little delay here, so
Yeah, we got about a 10-second delay there. Are you watching it on StreamYard or YouTube?
yep, I'm watching it on. Hang on one second. I've got my earphones. This is my first time doing
I got you.
YouTube right now, so.
Is that better? So, is this the first time you come up on the screen?
Yep, hang on one second. Let me fix something real quick.
Sounds like you're on the YouTube side, don't it, Michael?
Yeah, it does. Blaine, what you need to do is when you open up that StreamYard link, just mute or pause the YouTube feed and then just stay in the StreamYard and make sure you have the audio you're turned on the StreamYard side. Then you won't hear. Then there won't be a delay.
But Blaine them getting ready to go to Disney World here coming up. We were talking on his show last night. Everybody was telling their number one ride they like, and Michael, I thought that fit in good with you.
Yeah, we were actually supposed to be going to Disney World on June 16th, which is my daughter's 21st birthday, and because of everything else going on, well, they're closed, so we're not going.
He was talking about last night when things were going to start opening back up. He's having a little technical issues he's trying to straighten out. That's where he is.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. Disney's opening up, I believe, the beginning of July, Disney World. And it's, reduced capacity and masks and all this other stuff. And I don't even want to deal with any of that. So we got reservations for November. And so we'll just wait till November to go back. And hopefully things will be back to more normal by then. All right, let's try this again. All right.
All right, how about that?
Hey, there we go. Can you hear me?
Yep, good deal. What a lot of people make a mistake, they stay on YouTube.
Well, yeah, I've got me a new. That's why I'm holding my earphone. I lost my little thing on my earphones this morning, and so my earphones are wanting to fall out my ear. And so this is my first time going live, so on the screen with someone.
Are you using a computer or your phone?
I'm using a MacBook.
You may not need that headphone at all.
Yeah, you might not need it.
Let's try it. I'll do it without it and see. How's that?
That's great. You're good.
Perfectly fine.
Let's see here. Hang on.
Can you hear us okay?
Get the volume going here.
Yeah.
He had the volume.
Test 1 2. Test 1 2.
All right. check. You got me?
Yep, we got you.
Yep. Loud and clear.
Yeah, I normally use those on my PC, but now that I'm on my Mac, I wasn't sure if I needed that or not. So
you probably shouldn't need them on either usually.
Okay. Okay, I know a lot of people do.
The most important thing is muting all your other channels you have.
Right.
Exactly.
Now, Gary, before you get started, New Horizons is making fun of your new guest because she said he looks just like you.
Well, I guess so. He is from just down the road.
Yep, just down the road.
I was telling you, Blaine, I grew up in Blake, Alabama, which is not really a town. It's a community between Fort Payne, Alabama, and Rainsville, Alabama.
Okay.
And Blaine was raised in a little town, Crossville, Alabama, which is, what would you say, Blaine, 12 miles?
Yeah, I was talking to my wife about it last night. Probably 20 minutes down the road or so.
Yeah, and only because it's country roads. If it was interstate, it'd be about 2 minutes down the road.
Yeah.
But so is your wife from here too?
No, she was born here in South Carolina on Hilton Head Island.
Yeah.
So we met. Actually, we met on a little thing called MySpace
Yeah.
a while back. So back in 2006, and we got married in 2007, and so November will be 13 years we've been married. No kids yet. So
Well, hey, life is fun either way. Whatever
that's
you
right.
decide.
Hey, and a lot, as you can see, I'm sitting in my fifth.
That's your kid, ain't it?
Yeah, the toy hauler part of our field cooler right now. So that gives us an opportunity to travel and do things that we normally may not be able to do.
Yep. Michael and them lived, I think, in North Carolina, right, Michael? But y'all are real close to South Carolina. Am I right about that?
Yeah, we live in North Carolina, but we spend a lot of time in South Carolina. I love South Carolina. We were down in the Hilton Head area, sort of, back in January. We were in Yosemite, but my wife works for the Citadel in Charleston, so we get to go down there a lot for work. Charleston is one of my most favorite cities in the whole world, actually.
Yeah, it's nice. We like Charleston. We're about an hour away.
So Blaine, tell us about your channel.
Yeah, I've only started my channel probably. I've done 5 lives, and I don't have any content on there right now as far as vlogs or any videos. They will be coming up soon. And so far, we do cruising, we do anything travel related, Disney, and then this year we're going to start doing some RV. And I think our first trip on our radar is going up to the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. As you know, Gary, being from that part of Alabama, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, and Gatlinburg, that's almost like a second home to a lot of us people there. So I've been many times, but never went camping or took an RV up that way. So that's on my list.
We've got a New Horizons. You see them in our chat all the time. They live there.
Okay.
And so they can hook you up with all the good eating places and a lot of good campgrounds. She does a lot of campground reviews in that area.
Okay.
And of course, I can hook you up. I hooked you up with a good campground last night.
Yeah, in Sevierville. Yeah.
I think it's Anchor Down Resort or Anchor Down. It's Anchor Down something, but it's in Sevierville. It's not far from. You know where the restaurant is called the Goat, the local Goat.
I probably have seen it.
It's pretty new. If you've not been there in a couple of years, you probably might not have seen it. But, it's not too far from there.
Okay. I know one of our, speaking of Sevierville, Tennessee, one of my all-time, we always stop at the knife shop they have there in Sevierville, Tennessee. So that's always a top thing on my list to stop at before we get there or once we're leaving.
For those who don't know, there's a Coleman store right behind it, and there's 2 Coleman stores in that area. But that Coleman, both of them, but that Coleman store, I don't know that the Christmas presents that I bought. I don't have many Christmas presents I bought out of that store because when they have a sale, it is cheap. I mean, especially if you get there like us and you're traveling in and you catch the sale the last day. Man, I ain't no tell how much stuff I brought home from that. I love that little store.
Yeah, and of course, when you go to Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg, you gotta eat at the pancake houses. There's so many pancake houses there, you can't hardly eat at all of them, but they've got plenty.
Hey, yeah, and Huck Finn's.
Yeah, Huck Finn's have been there many times, and then usually when we're in Pigeon Forge, we'll go to Dolly. I guess it's Dolly's Stampede now, but it used to be Dixie Stampede, so that's always a top thing on our list to do.
New Horizons said they got some friends that own Riverbend Campground in Pigeon Forge. So
okay,
you and New Horizons need to connect, and that way, if you now tell us about your rig. You was telling a little bit about it last night. You haven't even got to use it yet, right?
Yeah, we've been living in our. Well, we had a 30-foot Keystone back when I'd say probably 2012 or 2013. We stayed in. We sold it, and then we got a 40-foot. Actually, we still got our 40-footer. It's on the other side of this camper, but we've got a 40-foot open road camper that we have. We're going to end up selling it. And now we're in a 45-foot Jayco seismic. It's got a toy hauler and all that, so it's real nice.
Yeah, Uptown. What do you pull? You say you pull it with a Dodge Ram?
Yep, Ram 3500. Yep,
Yeah,
heavy duty 4x4. Yep.
I got a Ram 2500. My toy hauler is smaller than your toy hauler. Let's just say.
Yeah, my wife and I will be going down the road, in our car, and I'll look over to an 18-wheeler and I say, "Look at there! Can you imagine pulling something like that down the road?" But I think our rig's probably about the same size as that.
Yeah,
yeah, I think you are too.
It's gonna be fun getting. I hope some of those campgrounds, some of them can be a little tricky and overhanging with trees and whatnot. So I'm hoping the campgrounds we do go to, they've cleaned them up pretty good, made it easy.
Anchor Down has hardly no trees. They have fireplaces at most of their campsites. Not most, a lot of their campsites, big, nice rock fireplaces. They have a lot of pull-through sites. But like I say, no trees.
Right.
Easy in, easy out. And also, if you love water slides, they have a water slide going off the side of the hill into the lake.
Oh, wow.
New Horizons probably know what that lake name is, but you're not, and I didn't know this till we got ready to leave, but you're not far from the Bush Bean factory, and you can actually take a tour, or you can't right now.
We've done that. We've done that. That's awesome.
Yeah, so Michael knows about where that campground is. If he's been to the Bush Bean, I forgot the name of that city. New Horizons will know.
Okay.
But yeah, so you guys, we're going to talk some more, but you guys be sure and go over there. He is trying to get to 250. By the way,
I'm doing a 250 subscriber giveaway once I reach that milestone, and I think I'm at like 218, 216, somewhere right there.
220. You're at 220.
220 now. Okay, so that's good. I got 4 in the last couple minutes.
I told you I'd help you grow.
We're doing a $50 Amazon gift card as part of the deal, and we'll put some other stuff in there. I may go to Hilton Head, maybe Savannah, Georgia, and put some little maybe stickers and whatnot for people. And so that'll be coming up on one of my lives, hopefully when I reach that milestone. But to talk about my channel, though, I know a lot of people go to it and probably say, well, he doesn't have any videos or content, but that is coming soon. I just started my channel, obviously, in the middle of a pandemic, so that made it a little tough to go out and get some vlogs and videos and all that, so that was a little challenging, but they will be coming, though, for sure. I'm going to be actually pressure washing my RV either this weekend or next weekend, and I'm going to put some a video up of that. That way I can show my RV and whatnot.
Yeah, that's a good way to start.
My RV, what's that?
That's a good way to start a channel, is a walkthrough of your RV.
Yeah, and we love this RV. We have a porch. Actually, the toy hauler obviously has the porch that lets down, and then we have a porch on the side there. So we actually have 2 porches we can go out and sit on. So it's real nice. So we're looking forward to getting that thing out on the road.
Michael, I think they're up there with the big rigs like you and Shelly. I think they can hang with you.
Ours is only 36 foot. Ours is only 30. We're little. We're only 36 foot.
I will say.
So when you go to Disney, are you taking your RV down there?
No, we're actually going to stay at one of the Marriotts. We have a timeshare, and so we do the we switch out our week for instead of using our timeshare, we'll switch it with another resort. So we're going to do that. But my father-in-law passed away in 2016, and 2018, and they actually bought this, and they only used it like twice. So we bought this RV from my mother-in-law. So yeah, we're keeping it in the family in the same way with his truck. So I bought that from her too. So we're keeping that. So
hey, I want to interject something here right quick. I just got a text. Miss Gina has said that the reason she didn't want to do the live tonight was because she was worried about her internet connection and us doing a tribute. So it was no disrespect, and I hope I didn't mean for it to come out that way. And she didn't say that in her text, but anyway, she was worried about her internet, and and she wasn't real familiar with sharing screens and all that. So anyway, I just wanted to get that out there right quick. Miss Gina, y'all know Miss Gina's a rock star, and she loved everybody, and she would do anything asked of her. So I just wanted to get that out there and let everybody know that I hope I didn't come across the wrong way on that. So, and I don't, she didn't say anything about that in her text, but I just want to make it clear that she's a team player and she loved Jerry and Diana as well. So. All right, so
I also want to say too, I know I've been in Jerry's videos a few times, so I just want to say, well, I'm a deacon at our church, so we'll definitely put Jerry and the family on the prayer list. So we're thinking about them.
Well, yeah, we appreciate that. It's amazing how me and you run into each other.
What's that?
I said it's amazing how me and you run into each other.
Oh yeah, I know. Hey, God has a sense of humor, so he knows how to put people together and put people in your life for a reason. So
the only thing that
we might not know that reason here, but on the other side, we'll know the reason.
That's right. The only thing that would make me and you meeting up better is if you told me you was an Auburn fan.
Well, I don't have my visor, but I have an Alabama visor, so if that tells you anything.
Oh Lord. And I brought you up on my screen.
I know. And
New Horizons is a big Alabama fan as well.
Hey, there's some smart people out there in the world. So
actually, she's a Tennessee Vols fan.
Hey, I know. Well, the Pruitt's probably just as good as I do. So know, Jeremy, he's a good guy. Dale Pruitt, the whole family. So his sister, we know all the Pruitts. So I don't like Tennessee too much, but I do know they have a good coach. So
Yep. I tell them all the time that Jeremy went to school here with all of us, and and so. But hey, good deal.
I just put up on my Facebook too yesterday. I guess I said I'm not an Auburn fan, but I said Pat Dye. He passed away yesterday, so I say he was a real good coach. So I say he was victorious one more time. So he entered the gates. So
yeah, he was. I got my neighbor just across the street from us were lifelong Auburn fans because their parents went to school at Auburn, and then Nick and Rod and their sister all went to school at Auburn, and then Nick's boys went to school at Auburn studying communication, and they got the intern on Pat Dye's radio show.
Wow.
And so
I have a cousin that graduated from Crossville back in, probably late 50s, early 60s. He played at Auburn, so we give them a hard time. He's a head of the aerospace engineering department there in Auburn, so we give them a hard time. He's been there for 40 years probably teaching. So
tell us a little bit about your knowledge of Disney World.
Well, my wife and I've been, when I was a kid, my wife, we've probably been in the 13 years we've been married, I would say at least 6 times. So, I'm not what you call experienced when it comes to that stuff. I wished I would have started, vlogging and stuff early on.
Experience. Season passes.
My wife and I, we're talking about that since I've started a YouTube channel. We're wanting to maybe go to get some season passes and go down there more so than we usually do. We usually go about once a year, maybe every 2 years or so. So
let's spin the wheel right quick, and we try to do it twice on the days we have 2 hours.
Yeah.
So let's spin the wheel and see if we can make somebody a winner. We know we're going to make somebody a winner.
Yeah. We usually go to Disney 3 or 4 times a year or more. So if you got any questions, let me know.
Thank you.
So y'all got a trip planned, don't you, Blaine?
We do. We September 20th. We're going. We're going May the 4th. Obviously, Star Wars week, and that got canceled. And we rescheduled for September the 20th. And then after that, we've got an 8-day cruise coming up in October, which is during Halloween. And I'm hoping sometime in November, it could be before then. That's when we're wanting to go to the Great Smokies and do the national park there, and then Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg and stuff. So
It's cool.
So everybody start commenting in the chat. Blaine, make sure go ahead and comment in the chat again. Michael, y'all comment in the chat because it's going to be active participants. So it times you out after a while. So we have to make sure that everybody is active to be on the thing. So everybody make a comment in the chat. At 9:50 on my Verizon phone Central Time, I am going to copy and paste. So y'all be getting ready. Let me pull it up here and pull up my thing and get it all ready. I'm going to go over here and look at something while they're doing that.
Does anybody get a special prize for following your directions exactly?
Exactly.
Yeah, because Bob's Adventure followed your directions exactly.
See, what did he do? Comment in the chat.
I get you 2 pictures.
I think he should get an extra space on the wheel. He should get 2 chances on the wheel for that one.
Let me tell you what, Bob's Adventure is trying to give Nettie a run for the money on the most channels moderating and the fastest somebody can type in a link. And I was on Justin's stream last night, and I thought I'm gonna make him a moderator on my channel. And I didn't know it, but he had sent me a message, and I didn't get it until after I done had that thought. And so I see the message, and I go to it, and he said, "Hey man, if you ever need any help moderating, I'll be glad to help you." So he's
reading your mind too, just like Nettie does.
Yep. Hey, any good moderator has to be able to read my mind.
That's a scary place.
Yeah, that is scary. So, all right, I'm going to go in here. Northwood, you just come in, so you're active. Northwood gave away their Blackstone yesterday.
Ooh.
Copy. Now let's go over here to that famous wheel that everybody loves. Paste. And then delete Daydream About Nice Thing. I think it's so unfair that I do all the work and I have to take my name off.
Hey, your contest, your rules.
That's right. Never let an Auburn fan make the rules, though.
Hey, Pat Guy said if there's an Auburn fan in the room, it only takes one Auburn fan to be the majority. So, all right, now everybody look at the wheel. So I'm going to have witnesses here. At 9:52, we're going to spin that wheel. So if you're not on that wheel, it's your responsibility to tell me and tag me in your comment so I'll see it, or one of the moderators will see it.
What's exactly across from Bob's Adventure? It's funny.
Everybody look at the wheel. It's in alphabetical order, so in the list on the right. So everybody on the wheel.
Victoria's not in there, right? That seems to be the popular name this week. So
yeah. Well, if it's trivia, Happy Place Camping's gonna win.
Yeah.
Happy Place Camping's won the wheel once. Victoria, she can score on them wheels. She won it twice.
I watched the karaoke and then spinning the wheel too. When
yep. We normally only let them win once a day, except for karaoke. We let them win twice if we can. Happy Place Camping. Everybody's voting to take Happy Place Camping in Victoria off the wheel. I don't know if we need to do that.
Well, you know, a lot of like radio stations that do prizes, you can only win once every 60 or 90 days.
Yep, but that's just
That's
too
true.
much for me to keep up with. I can't remember who won the wheel when I go over to the prize wheel.
That's what your mods. That's what your good mods are for.
Yep. Hey, I got some awesome mods, by the way. All right,
Yeah.
we're going to spin that wheel. I am assuming, and that's dangerous, but I am assuming that everybody's on. So we're going to shuffle this wheel up.
Big money, big money.
Everybody got your bets placed.
No whammies, no whammies.
The dark is brown, the tan is tan, and the gold is gold. Here we go.
I got mine on one of the golds. Bob. That's what.
And
Almost got Bob.
a two-time winner as well, but it's been a while. RV Ash in April, I think, had won before. I may be wrong about that. But so let me go in here and see on this if any of y'all do it. And I try to tell y'all every time, you remove that person's name by clicking remove. But then you got to go up here and click save. So always remember that. Save again. Then you open your prize wheel. If you don't, they'll be back on it the next time you go back. Which it don't matter if you only do it once per show because you delete them off anyway. All right, now it's time for me to do my spiel. We have to acknowledge all of our donors. All right, so we got a decal from Camping Is My Therapy. We got some $5 PayPal cash prizes on there from Over the Hill RV. We got a $25 Amazon card from our friends at Our Crazy RV Life. We have a Captain Jack sticker that can be upgraded to a Captain Jack package if you make a $20 donation to Weekend RVing. You win the sticker regardless. And but if you want to up that package, you can make a donation to Millie and get a coolie, a mug, and another sticker, and I think that's all. But that's pretty good bid. I want the stuff. So if anybody wins and you don't want the stuff, I'll pay the $20. You have the sticker, and I'll take the rest of it to put in my treasure chest. All right. So we have a bottle of award-winning hot sauce from Rev Tommy. We have a slot dog, and we also have a curler dog. The slot dog is what would be the quote, the brand name. The curler dog would be the one that's a lot cheaper. That was donated by Silver State K9, which is one of our sponsors of our show. A custom set of nails for the lady, donated by Mel Nettie Living Free Zip Codeless, which is another sponsor of our show. And we have a Blue Wave key ring package. So what it is 2 keychains that have bottle openers on them and then a Blue Wave sticker. I'm assuming the keychains have Blue Wave wrote on them as well. I can't remember exactly, but that was donated by Blue Wave Odyssey. All right. So who won? Oh, RV Ash in April. All right. So let's shuffle up the prizes and spin that wheel. There we go. That's a cool decal, by the way. It's still moving. There you go. So let me remove that prize. Remember, you gotta go back up here and save it. Save. All right. So RV Ash in April, hook up with Miss Doreen. Doreen Previews and Prims. If Camping Is My Therapy is not on here, but hook up with Doreen. Email her. Tell her you won the Count More, Worry Less decal, and she will mail that directly to you. So, and that's how you get that done. All right. So, good deal. Let me move over here back to the screen. Stop the screen. All right. Good deal. So,
Artist on the road asked if they heard a cat. Yeah, we have a little cat that stays with us in our RV, so that's probably what you heard. He's in the studio with me, so back here in the toy hauler. So
Van Life with Gina Payne has cats.
Yeah, I saw. You know,
Uh,
I was watching. Actually, I think she went live like at 2 or 1 a.m. I was watching her video or her live, and she had one of her cats with her and stuff. That's 2 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock in the morning. I forgot what time it was, but
yeah, I had just gotten to bed and I jumped on for just a few minutes.
yeah.
But, we got you up to 223 so far, Blaine.
I appreciate it, and
We're gonna.
hey,
get
I
some
just
more.
want to say too, I appreciate the RVing community. This is another community that I'm blessed and thankful that I came across. You know, for whatever reason, I came across it one day, and I'm enjoying it. Get to know everyone, all the knowledge. I tell you, the people like, Gene Payne and you guys, and um, just like Rory and Becky. All the knowledge and stuff that you learn is it'll definitely come in handy.
Oh yeah, Roy made the statement on his live yesterday that if anybody's ever thinking about uh, doing BLM land and thinking that's
Mhm.
what they're going to do, they need to hook up with somebody that has done it because you can watch all the videos in the world.
Right.
And he said it himself, but it does not prepare you for what you're going to be getting into.
And another one that I've come across, and I watched her video. I guess she must have woke up about 2 a.m. too, and Box Van D. She's another one too. That.
Yeah, Box Van D is a good one, and that's who Roy was talking about last night.
I saw their live yesterday with her there, so that's a real. I'm glad that I came across that channel as well.
So Blaine, are you guys self-employed?
No, we work for a company that does magazine publications. We've got Savannah Scene magazine. We've got Island Events magazine on Hilton Head, and our company has 7 websites that we manage and own. So I'm an account executive selling advertising for Hilton Head, Bluffton, Beaufort, South Carolina, all those areas. So right now we've been working from home. We actually have a meeting tomorrow at 10 o'clock in the morning. I think we'll probably decide when we come back to work. So
you both work for the same company?
Yeah, my wife, she's been my background is I have a degree in criminal justice, and I've done private security for 10 years, and I've been with this company for 2 years selling advertising. And my wife started working for the company back in 2008, so she does all the HR, accounting, and all that stuff. And my mother-in-law actually worked for the company as the publisher for 40 years. And before she retired, I started working there, and then I took over all my mother-in-law's accounts. So it's almost like a family business, but we don't have any stock or any stake or anything in the company. We're employees.
Sometimes that's how I would like to be.
Yeah, it's nice, and I'm hoping tomorrow when we go to work, our owner, we've been talking about, because we can actually work remotely. So I'm hoping when we go to work, she tells us that she's selling the buildings and that we're going to start working remotely, because I can get a lot more stuff done personally plus work when I'm at home. And if you want to work at 7 o'clock at night working remotely, then you can, so a lot of leadway there. So
yeah, my daughter works on the Arsenal in Huntsville.
Okay,
you know where that is.
Yeah.
And they've been working from home. She actually volunteered to go back to work. They was going to let 25% of the workforce come back, and she was one of the first one that volunteered to go back. She said her job was actually a little harder doing it from home than it was at work. She was still having to go in anyway, like a day or 2 a week. So
yeah, my wife actually works 99% from home because she does all the accounting and stuff. And so when I go in I work Monday through Friday, I'll get all the mail and everything that she needs, and I bring it back to her. So it makes it easier on her. She doesn't have to. She has an office there, but she doesn't have to go in but ever so often. So that works out pretty well. She's probably ready for me to go back to work too. I'm not sure.
So y'all guys that just come in, Rayleigh Creative Travel. This is Blaine. We met on Vizzo's Travels and wound up. We grew up about 12 miles apart, and he lives in South Carolina now. But we never knew each other until we met on Vizzo's, and then he started coming in here. And
As a matter of fact, you may know. I'll throw this name out there. Don't it's a public figure because he's a basketball coach. Used to coach at Plainview. But Kel Black, he's a cousin of mine. I'm sure you know the name.
Yep, sure do.
And then Robbie Coker, he went to Crossville. He's the
Robbie's the man. Two-time state champion at my alma mater.
I know, Robbie. Yeah, he's a good. And then you probably know his dad passed away not too long ago, Gary Coker. So he was a well-known photographer and at all the DeKalb County sports, basketball, football, baseball, all the games. So,
Robbie was drug around all over DeKalb County his whole life.
Yep, he's a little guy, but he's a good guy.
Boy, that old scrubby voice. You'd think he'd smoked cigarettes all of his life.
Yeah,
have you ever heard anybody with a voice like that?
I know he reminds me of one of those old missionary Baptist preachers. After about 5 minutes, he can't hardly talk.
But he talked like that all the time.
Yeah, I know.
And, it's funny. One of Nick Hall's boys, Nick Rod Hall.
That name's Nick Hall.
He used to be the ag teacher.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, he was the ag teacher, and then I think he went up to the county.
He went to work for the state.
Okay, I was going to say Nick used to work up in Rainsville there at the county. I forgot what it's called right there.
It's like the Employment Resource Center or something.
I remember Nick. Matter of fact, Nick Hall was, I think he was an ag teacher at Crossville at one time years ago.
He may have been, but his boy does a great impersonation of Robbie. It's hilarious. It's hilarious.
I'm sure we probably know some of the same people, DeKalb County is only a little small county, in Crossville, we got 2 red lights, so I think we might have had like 1,200 people, maybe not even that many.
Yeah, y'all had 2 red lights before we did.
You guys,
we're a bigger town.
Yeah, you guys got put on the map pretty well there, 75, and all the expansions and all that. So
but I lost my train of thought there for a second. But Shane Fowler and all them, Philip Fowler, they're from up
Geraldine. I think if I'm remembering the correct guy, Philip, he was a heck of a softball player, if I remember correctly.
I didn't know them pre-adulthood. I didn't know them when they were younger, but I've known them. Me and Philip worked together for the ambulance service for years. Their family owned Fowler's Pest Control.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think the Fowlers are from Geraldine, so a lot of them. So
see if my son's off his call. I need a cup of coffee. But so anyway, Rayleigh Creative Travel, they're a new channel, but and they're going to have some, they've not got many videos up yet. They started their channel, and then they got caught with all this mess going on in the world.
Yeah, I have been told too, I think that was my 5th live last night, and I've had some friends say it was probably was a pretty good idea anyway to go ahead and start the lives, even though I don't have any videos or vlogs, because that'll help once I do reach 1,000, and then obviously the 4,000 watch hours.
You want to talk about some live stream support? He has more people in his live stream with 200 subscribers than I have. I mean, you had over 30 something a lot of the night last night.
I had 32, I think, was the highest number. I will tell you, my first live that I did was obviously 5 weeks ago. I had 71, I think, in my first live.
Wow, I don't know. I've had 50 something before on my Tuesday night show.
And let me tell you something: 71 people in there and trying to all chat at the same time. Yeah, I was a nervous wreck after the show because I couldn't keep up with all the comments. So
Michael, Ask them questions. Drill him, Sergeant. You're not a sergeant.
Well, that's a good segue. Yeah, that's a good segue. Ask some questions. Okay. Who are you and what are your intentions? There's a question.
I'll say what my intentions are. I've already basically said who I am, but my intentions is just to have a good enjoyment, a interaction with the people. I don't do this for the money. I mean, I think Gary might have heard me last night. I'm a blessed man. God's blessed me that I don't need any monetary money, or this is not who, I'm not doing it for the fame, definitely. So my intentions are just to have fun, put good content out there. Maybe somebody can learn something they didn't know, and the things that I do know that I've learned from people, I can put out there, and it'll be out there if anyone needs it.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, the only way you can make a small fortune on YouTube is to start with a big fortune.
Yeah.
We got a delay on your end now, Michael.
And what? Oh, there is?
Yeah.
Sorry. Let me see if I can fix that. But as a new YouTube channel, my not really a question. Bad delay. Okay.
About 4 or 5 seconds.
Yeah, it's about 5 seconds.
Now you're froze.
All right. Is that any better?
There you go. That's better.
Are we good? All right. So I'll tell you this is a new YouTube channel.
Yeah, it's better.
Just have fun.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
get caught up in the numbers.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to make any money for years. I mean, substantially. I mean, we've gotten people who have gotten monetized and they've made like $300 or $400 over the course of 3 or 4 months. So the fortune isn't here yet.
Right. I've been into a couple of these channels that does and I know some of the people been in those channels where you sub for sub. I'm not all about that. I want to work hard for, the people I do have. I want to have a closer connection with the people. I'm not, I don't care if I have 500 people or if I have 50 people. I just want to have a close knit community that, we're close to each other. And, because if you get 10,000 people and you only have 10 people in your lives, or if you have 10 people watching your videos, that's not really doing anything for your channel.
No, it's actually hurting your channel because one of the metrics that YouTube uses to promote your channel, not just your videos, but your channel, is how many of your videos your subscribers watch.
Yeah.
And if you just have sub for sub subscribers who aren't watching your stuff, then that actually hurts your channels. Because once you hit 1,000 subscribers, it really doesn't matter how many subscribers you have.
Yeah.
Because then the only reason 1,000 matters is because YouTube says it matters, so you can get monetized and get your this and that. So after that, you're worried about views, watch time, and views. Once you get monetized, it's all about the views. And so, yeah, people get hung up on subscribers because it's an easy number to see. I have 5,000 subscribers. I have 4,000 subscribers. But, for $100, you can get 1,000 subscribers in 20 minutes. So it's not like it's.
I want people to come back and enjoy themselves. I don't want to, have people from all over the world, that they're there one time and then I never see them again. I want them to be a part of the family, not just because I needed 2 subs.
Yeah. I was telling them the other day I was on Vizos, and I was amazed at how many channels, and they were all legit travel channels. I mean, it's crazy how many travel channels within within that chat, and it was fun. That's how I met you guys.
Yeah, I'm in Vizos. As a matter of fact, you've probably seen there's a channel. I know a few people have probably seen that channel, Griswold Family Vacay, and I'm a mod for him on his channel.
Okay.
And he's from Oklahoma, and Vizos Travel is also from Oklahoma, so they've kind of gotten to know each other. They've never met, but they're only an hour away from each other, kind of like Gary and myself. But
We got some Okies in our community.
Yeah, I saw
Okie and yeah.
I saw Okie and I think and then Gina Payne, if I remember correctly, she's from
She's
Oklahoma.
from Oklahoma.
Yeah, I know
she's living out in Oregon, I think.
Yeah, she's up in Oregon now. But my friend, he's from I think Yukon, Oklahoma, somewhere in that area, close to Oklahoma City. So, yep.
Good deal. Well, so far we've got you up to 224.
Hey, I appreciate it. You're gonna make me have my 250 subscriber giveaway at my next live. It looks like
That's the plan.
Me and Michael don't ask for much. We just want 50%.
Okay, I'll remember. I'll give you your 10 cents each.
There you
go.
Yeah, just recently, Gary saw it on my live last night. I just bought a GoPro Max, so I'm looking forward to getting that hooked up on the front of the truck when we do some travels and stuff. And that way I can see the horizon, once we're traveling and have some pretty cool footage, especially out west.
Michael's a GoPro guru.
Yeah, I've got my father-in-law. When he passed, he had a GoPro 4 he had hooked up to the front of the truck, and they used it when they went out to Glacier National Park and I think maybe even Yellowstone and all. So it was pretty cool, and I still have that. So I have a GoPro 4 I'm going to be using and a Max that they just come out, which I wasn't going to get the Max. I was going to get the 8, but since I had the 360-degree camera, I thought that would be pretty cool. So
yeah. I've got the 8, and that's been our primary camera for shooting our videos, but just bought a new camera last week, so we're going to be moving over to that as soon as we get it figured out.
And I have a 7 Plus on my cell phone, but my wife has the new the iPhone 11, so we'll be using that too. And I hear, obviously the iPhone 11 has an awesome camera, so we may, and then when the 12 comes out, I may end up getting that. But it's hard to beat a good iPhone these days with all the technology they're coming out with.
Yeah.
Yeah, a newer iPhone or a newer Samsung phone, that cameras, they're good enough, more than good enough to do YouTube videos.
Gina Payne is a rock star. She went to school with Toby Keith.
Yeah, I heard that last night on her live. She was talking about it.
That was my coffee Uber.
I was going to say, how much do you tip your coffee Uber?
I don't charge them rent.
Hey, I'll take another cup too. If you can drone it over.
Back, get yours.
If you can drone it to South Carolina and drop me a cup, I appreciate it.
Yeah. I got a good one. Oh, I got 2 good kids. I've been blessed beyond belief. I've got 2 good kids and an awesome wife. So.
Yeah. Well, Blaine, if you really love coffee, because I don't drink coffee, but if you really love coffee, if you just south of Savannah is Black Rifle Coffee Company.
Okay.
Right off 95. And from what I hear, they have the best coffee anywhere. I
drink coffee. I'll go to Starbucks every once in a while. As a matter of fact, we bought this Alabama. I don't know if it's an Alabama mug. We got it at Starbucks. Matter of fact, in Anniston, Alabama, when we were there last.
Yep.
And
I know where Anniston is.
Yep. And we I had cold coffee in there. I do cold coffee. I'll drink a little hot coffee every once in a while, but my main coffee is cold frappuccino or whatever from Starbucks. But my wife made me some coffee earlier and put ice in it and stuff. And
I've never been a Starbucks fan, but Junior back here, my coffee Uber, got me hooked on the Starbucks frappuccinos in the bottle they sell at the convenience store.
Yeah.
Man, these things rock. The only thing is, I can down that in one drink.
Yeah, I know, and they're a little expensive, so it's like they went $3, $3 or $4 down the drain. So.
Oh, wait a minute, Blaine wants the cup.
Hey, it's an Alabama cup. That should count for something.
I tell you what, let me tell y'all the deal of the day as far as Frappuccinos go. Go to Burger King and get that caramel. What is it called, Blaine? It's called a Frappuccino, ain't it?
I think, yeah, Frappuccino. I haven't had that. I know what you're talking about. I can't
Woo,
remember the
man.
proper
And it's only like
name.
$1.75 for a medium.
Go to Starbucks and pay $5.95 for a venti coffee Frappuccino, so it's kind of expensive.
Starbucks, like their coffees and stuff, has a bad aftertaste to me. I don't know. It may just be me.
Yeah, it's funny. A lot of people like Dunkin' Donuts coffee. I never have been a Dunkin' Donuts fan. I'm more of a no. I can eat some donuts from Dunkin' Donuts. I mean, I didn't get this, by eating healthy food. So,
I
but
tell you, they put a new Krispy Kreme in Gadsden. I don't know if you've been home since.
I was actually, let's see, when was the last time I was home?
They developed all that between Gadsden and what is that over there? Over near the Goodyear plant. They've developed all that.
Yeah, I think I know where you're talking about. Is that where they've got? Is it? You know what? We did go there. I think they got a new Moe's and stuff right there, and then I think Hobby Lobby and stuff's not too far.
Yep. Well, they've got a bunch. They're building on up towards. Okay. They're closing the Goodyear plant.
Yeah, we were. Matter of fact, I was. That's right. It's right beside the hospital there. So
one of the hospitals. Yeah.
Yeah, we have. We went home. Let's see. This is 2020, probably 2018. As a matter of fact, I'm wearing my Gold City shirt right now. They're from
Gold City.
Yeah, and they had their homecoming that they have every year there in Gadsden at the Big Will's Church. So a couple years ago, I went back home. So
Blaine, you'll have to go back and look at some of my first videos. We're mission pastors at our church. We're missionaries. I got some Uganda videos on there you'd probably love.
Okay, I'll check that out.
I'm not bragging about the quality of the video, but the images in the video you will love.
Yeah, it's not. The quality. The quality is not what's important when it comes to that. It's what the video is. So
content is king.
Yeah, especially when it comes to that. The message.
Hey, all you guys in the chat, write down your favorite coffee or like where you would go and buy it, not at home, but the place you'd stop at. So y'all write down in the chat where y'all's favorite coffee spot is. I live in the country, so we don't have one. So I'm not going to get to write anything because I don't like Starbucks.
Oh,
I just have to write Starbucks. I'm going to put Burger King because I like their Frappuccino.
I tell you what, I've stopped at McDonald's a few times and got one of their cold coffees, and it's not too bad either.
I'll have to try that. I love McDonald's coffee.
Yeah.
They went up on it here locally. It used to be $1 a cup. Now it's like $1.50. They didn't just go up on it. They went way up on it.
I tell you another place that, speaking of Alabama and stuff, I can't tell you how many times I've been to Trade Day. I'm not sure if any of these other people in there have been to Trade Day, but Trade Day is
what it used to be, though.
Yeah, I know. We went back. My dad graduated from Collinsville High School back in '73. Played football there, and the owner of Trade Day, we went and sat in his little office there and talked to him when we was home last time. And I could tell it definitely wasn't what it was when we were younger growing up. So Blaine,
you know this, but I've been telling Michael and Shelly. Michael's wife named Shelly. I don't know if y'all have really formally met, but anyway, Michael and Shelly, I've been telling them and all the people in the chat, if they get up around North Alabama, we'll all meet up, and I'll carry them to Unclaimed Baggage in Scottsboro.
Yep, Unclaimed Baggage.
Tell them how you would describe Unclaimed Baggage. I've described it to them, but I don't know if I've done it justice.
I've only been there once, but I mean, if you're looking for anything, Unclaimed Baggage. Yeah, and I mean, it's like I don't know how you would describe it. Maybe a Walmart,
That's how I described it. Yeah. A Walmart with just lost and found, but Exactly. It's nice.
a Walmart thrift store, or something.
Yeah, you don't. When you tell people unclaimed baggage, they think junk.
Yeah.
They give away the junk. Matter of fact, they give away like every Bible they get through their organizations.
Yeah.
And I mean, they're Christians. They do Operation Christmas Child every year. They're a Christian-owned company, but they give away. There's no time, I mean, thousands of Bibles a year they give away that come out of luggage. But and they sell them. I think they sell Bibles in the store. I'm not real sure. I've never bought one there. I have bought a lot of study Bibles and commentaries and stuff. But and books that people's renting about, Christian books and stuff.
Right.
I bought a lot of like backpacking camping gear, and then my son and I never got to go. We've got plans to do some, but if he's free, I can't go. So let's see here. We got McDonald's. I don't know how to spell the Kauai. Cowie Coffee. Java Junkies in Nevada. McDonald's has got another boat. McDonald's and Jack in the Box. We don't have Jack in the Box. I don't know what that would be compared to. Happy Place Camping is my kind of lady. All coffee spots are my favorite. Now let me just say, even though I said I don't like Starbucks, I would not pass it by if I needed a cup of coffee.
Right.
Somebody said they like Dunkin' Donuts. Some dummy put Burger King Frappuccino. Somebody put Dutch Brothers. Somebody put Dunkin'. Somebody said Starbucks is overrated. Thrifty Angela said that. I would agree. So, yeah. Y'all would love the Unclaimed Baggage Store. It's world. Y'all can YouTube it. There's videos. There's several videos about the unclaimed. It's Unclaimed Baggage, Scottsboro, Alabama. It's the real Unclaimed Baggage. There is knockoff, but the real one, Unclaimed Baggage. I don't know exactly the official name, but if you see it and it looks real nice and fancy, you're at the right one.
Yep.
Good Morning America's done a TV show on it. When you walk in their foyer, they have a TV screen going of all the interviews they've done nationwide. So they're burning up the roads. I'm going to talk about somebody that nailed their first live stream yesterday. Burning up the roads knocked it out of the park.
Yep, I saw that too. That was good. I enjoyed that.
They run over 30 people, I think, the entire time, and that's really good for a morning live stream.
Yeah. I'm gonna hit up Unclaimed Baggage the next time I go to Scottsburg. Yeah, I'm gonna maybe next time I come back to Northeast Alabama, my wife and I will pull the RV and maybe camp out somewhere, maybe Fort Payne, DeSoto, somewhere up in there. So,
yep, y'all can get into DeSoto. They got good pull-through sites.
Yeah. That's how I realized where you were from the other day. When you started saying DeSoto State Park, I went, wait a minute. There's only one DeSoto State Park. So I said, I know where Gary's from.
Yeah. The only thing you got to worry about, and you've been out there before, is you got the curve around the rock.
Yeah.
That's the only. If any of you guys ever come to DeSoto State Park and come in from the Fort Payne side, not the Mentone side, there's a big rock. The road goes around, but they didn't really make the road wide enough. So you nearly have to swing over in the oncoming traffic to make that, and you can't see what's coming. So it's like pray before you go around.
And speaking of, you said Jack in the Box, that reminds me of, I don't know how many, maybe it's just an Alabama thing, but Jack's hamburgers and biscuits. I used to like to go to Jack's when we were going to trade day there in Collinsville.
Jack's, yep. Hey, Doreen, I dropped the link. You can come up. Yeah. I used to like, me and my wife, when we first married, used to sell a lot of stuff at Collinsville.
Okay, and another place that I guess it's still there is James Barbecue in Geraldine. That used to be a good place to go.
Yeah, they got one in Rainful now. You know, the dad died and the son
took
over.
I remember, I want to say a friend of my mom's, I know the son's name, Joey Satterfield. I think his mom and the owner maybe were, I don't know if they were married or what, but I remember he passed away a few years ago. So
I'm gonna take Michael and them and Shelly when they come. I'm gonna take them to Bama Barbecue in Henniger, Alabama.
Okay.
You probably never eat there, but
I have.
but it is awesome ribs. I mean, I compare the ribs I eat anywhere to theirs, and so far I've not found anybody that can beat them. So
What about Dreamland Barbecue? They're even better than Dreamland down in Tuscaloosa.
to me, I don't like Dreamland Barbecue. I mean, I like it, but they're not. They're in my top 5, but they're not like this the best in the world.
Right.
I dropped the link, Doreen. Just click on it. Doreen is headed toward Chesapeake Bay. She's on a day trip. Doreen has donated a couple prizes to our wheel.
I see RV Ashes in April. They said they've got to head out to shoot a video. So take care. Good to see you guys.
See y'all. Remember to hook up with Doreen about your prize. Oh, Doreen cutting in and out. I had her and then she's gone.
That'll be a good video for RV Ashes there. I'm looking forward to that. Talking about shooting a video of some spots, the boondock just outside of the Grand Canyon. So
they're up there close to Roy and Becky.
okay.
So Michael, where y'all at today? Or can you tell?
Same place we've been. We are.
Hi, Kelly.
What's her problem? Oh, okay. Sorry, Talon was having some technical difficulties. No, we're still at the Lake Myers campground, RV resort, whatever it's called, Thousand Trails, near Moxville, North Carolina. We'll be here for, we haven't even been here a week yet, so we'll be here for about a week and a half more.
Good deal.
But we were thinking about, because it's only an hour up the road, we're thinking about hitting Mount Airy, North Carolina today, perhaps.
Just checking things out, huh?
And for those of you who don't know, Mount Airy, well, that's where the Mayberry meetup's happening.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what.
Yeah, and Mount Airy is the boyhood home of Andy Griffith, and where Mayberry is loosely based on, I guess you can put it.
Yeah.
Oh, Doreen's going down the road.
Yeah, that's a nice view there.
So I'm heading to Maryland, and it's a long ride. Well, not too long. It's an hour. So it's just better to have somebody to talk to. But yeah, I'm out in Amish country.
Good deal.
Did you come to a complete stop at that stop sign?
What, Michael?
We got it on video. Did you come to a complete stop?
Did I come to a complete stop?
Yeah. And did you look both ways?
I did look both ways. Yeah, I'm passing an Amish schoolhouse, but it's on the other side of the road. Let me see. Maybe I can show it to you.
Well, guys, I got to run because apparently I'm going to Mayberry, or somewhere.
Well, let us know how it goes, Michael. Thanks for co-hosting, and I'll probably see you guys around tonight, Michael.
Good to meet you virtually there.
Yep. 5 o'clock.
Can y'all see this? Can y'all see that little building right there?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a phone shed. That's an Amish phone shed. This is an Amish schoolhouse. There's an outhouse in the back.
Oh, cool.
I've never been to Amish country, so that's new.
Well,
You see the place where they
see you, Michael.
you can see right there, that's where they park the buggies.
Oh, wow.
So Gary, just about the time when you get off, I'm going to be getting to this campground that's at a Christian retreat center, and it's on the bay.
Wow. So we'll have to
That's
have
an
that up, won't we?
That's an Amish farm right there. Is there somebody following you?
I I actually don't think so today. We may
If
stay
you're
on
willing to
there
stay
later.
on, if you're willing to stay on longer, I can show it to you.
That'd be great. That'd be great.
It says I've got about 41 minutes left before I get there.
Yeah, that'll put
So
us.
it's going to run over.
Yeah, we'll make sure we don't have somebody, but we might try to stay on if we got enough people here.
All right.
I got to send a text to my wife. I'm not ignoring y'all. I just got to send this to my wife.
It's a Christian conference center, I think it's called, or I don't know if it's called a retreat center or conference center. It's called Sandy Cove Ministries. You might have heard of it. They have some pretty famous speakers go there.
Really?
There's a huge lodge. It's kind of like my go-to place when I just want to get away and just go to a peaceful place.
Yeah.
But I just kind of go and walk down by the water and hang out for a little bit. It's a huge, huge lodge there where they have the conferences and stuff, and they have 2 small campgrounds at the place. One is for seasonals, and I looked online last night. I think it's $3,800, which is a lot because it's like May 1st till the middle of October.
Wow.
So it's a short season, and there's no sewer hookup. They have the honey wagon. But you get to go to all the conferences, whatever is happening, you get to go to it. You get to use the pool. They have mini golf. But $3,800, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, it is. Doreen,
Yeah.
you're going to start doing like a travel segment on your videos you do. This is awesome.
Mhm.
Like me, I've never been to Amish country. That's pretty cool.
Well, I think I just drove out of it, actually.
Yeah.
But there's a nice junky house for you.
So what part? Yeah, that thing's seen better days, ain't it? So what part?
Yeah.
Where are you at or near? Like what city?
Lancaster, where I live, is near Lancaster, Pennsylvania. It's about an hour west of Philadelphia.
Okay.
So the other campground, there's 2, like I said, there's 2 small campgrounds. One is for the seasonals, which that's the only place you're allowed to have pets in the campground, is in that. My phone is telling me I have updates. I've got 2 phones running. You're only allowed to have pets in the seasonal campground. So if you go for the weekend, you can't have any pets with you. And
Wow.
you can't take your pets to any part of the any other part of the campus except for in that campground where the seasonals are. They do have some campsites in there that are for friends of the seasonal campers, but they're the only ones that can use them. And then the other campground has, I think they have full hookups over there. They have like tent sites, and then I think they have full hookups. But you're not allowed to have any pets in that section.
Okay.
So it's kind of messed up, and it's like $30 for a tent site. But
Wow.
again, you get to go to whatever speaker is there.
Okay. Well, good
So,
deal. Well, we'll follow along with you as you drive, and
it's called Sandy Cove Ministries if you want to look it up.
Sandy Cove Ministries. Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep you brought up, and we'll follow along while you're driving, and
All right.
we'll keep rocking and rolling. And what we'll do is at the top of the hour, we'll spin the wheel again, and that'll take us into a little bit longer. And Nettie, I don't think we have anybody following us, do we? James Catney said he lives near Amish country.
Where does he live at?
Where you live at, James?
I can't see the chat, so you'll have to tell me.
Yeah. Oh, he put no, Gary.
I think he was telling us no one's coming up after you.
Okay, nobody's coming up after. Okay. So we can run a little late, Doreen. We don't have nobody coming up.
He's from West Middlesex,
Pennsylvania. West Middlesex, Pennsylvania is where James is from.
I don't know where that's at.
What's that near, James? While we're waiting on James, I'm gonna pull up Rayleigh's or Blaine's page. 224. We can't get past that 224.
I know. It's all right. I appreciate everything and you bringing me on this morning.
Maybe we'll get you a little bit closer.
I got 2 new subs last night.
Hey, Roy and Becky.
You got what, Doreen? I missed that.
I got 2 new subs. I was stuck at 389 for
Man,
a while.
your channel's growing like crazy.
It's not anymore. It's just kind of
Slow down.
leveled off.
Well, that happens. I've sort of stalled at 800. I've been doing good. I met 2 or 3 people on Blaine's last night, and I was up to 844. So I'm gonna get my watch time way before I get my subscribers.
Yeah, I was running your playlist last night.
Thank you. I appreciate that. We're on that. For some reason, my analytics side and my monetization side is spreading further apart. It may be because I've been doing more nighttime lives, and so it's taking a while. It takes like 24 hours for them to upload. So my analytics side, I'm over 3,400. On my monetization side, which is what counts, I'm not hardly to 3,300. So James said, go ahead, Blaine.
I was going to say, Bob, looks like Bob was saying that she's at 392 now.
So Bob must have subscribed to you. You hear that, Doreen?
Oh, thank you. I'm watching these people fishing on the side over here.
So you're at 392.
Yeah, I'm still in. It says I'm still in Pennsylvania.
So, but yeah, so I have, matter of fact, I didn't even move up any overnight for some reason. It didn't add any to it. I guess it's the time that it uploads. So, but I'm real burning up the road. Said recheck Blaine's account. So you're at 226, Blaine.
All right, sounds good. Thank you for everyone that subscribed, and I'll hopefully in the near future, when everything gets back to normal, I'll be out on the road and maybe even shooting some video around the house here, cleaning up and showing my RV and everything.
So now you're going to Disney in September. Y'all got any trip planned before then?
We not right now. Depends on how everything goes. We were going to Disney in September. We got a cruise in October, and then after that, I was thinking maybe in November. As a child, I used to love to go to Gatlinburg in Tennessee during that time of year, as the tree, colors are changing and all that stuff. So that may actually be when we go to the Great Smokies National Park and play around with Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg again. So.
Yeah.
I was supposed to go over there at the end of July for a rug hooking event, and it got canceled.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was going to be a long road trip, but I was ready for it.
I think I'll take a long road trip about right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I said that I posted on Facebook that I was going to do this day. I was going on a vacation, and my friend said it's not a good time to travel. I hope you don't go far. And it's like I can't just be in fear completely. I actually I won't come in contact with any people while I'm over here. I don't have to go inside anywhere. I even brought my own potty. So
you're a true traveler, ain't you?
I'll tell you what. You want to get personal here? This is for the girls. So every camper I've had except my RPod did not have a bathroom.
Oh,
and I camp with women's camping groups, so we all figure out our own way, And a very common thing to do is you take a small trash can, like a bathroom trash can, and you double bag, like your grocery bags in it, and then you put kitty litter in it.
Yep.
And then after you use it, you just tie up the bag and throw it away.
Yep.
So that's what I have. All I have to do is I have to just park away from the other cars and do what I need to do. Turn right on US 1000.
Yep.
And that's what I brought with me. So that's what I use when I go camping. So
Well, that little.
I don't.
That little.
I don't want to have to go into any buildings.
Yeah, that camper you sold a couple years ago, I think you said, well, that was a nice little rig.
Yeah, see, that one didn't have a bathroom. I almost got one of those last week, but it was that was a 72, and I found one that was a 65, and it was only an hour, maybe less than an hour from my house, and the guy wanted $2,875 for it. Now I sold mine for $8,900, so I knew it was a good price if it was in good shape. It looked like it was all redone inside. So anyway, I talked to him and he says, well, I said, first thing is, do you have a clear title? In Pennsylvania, you have to have a title.
Right.
And he says, well, I have a title, but it says something about a Honda. It's messed up. I'll have to go. This was Memorial Day or that weekend. He said, I'll have to go to the DMV tomorrow on Monday. And I said, well, tomorrow's a holiday. You know, they're closed. So we didn't even know if they were open at all. So he called them on Tuesday and they said they were closed. I said, okay, well, once you get the title fixed, I'm really interested. So then a couple days later, he sent me an email and he said, I sold it. He said that he filed some kind of thing online for the title and the buyers were okay with that. So he sold it. He had 47 people waiting for it.
Wow.
Yeah, see, in Alabama, that if it's older than a 76, I think, ain't it, Blaine? It won't even have a title.
I think so. I forgot how many years it's over, but yeah.
I think it's a 76. If it's
Well,
76,
I don't want to mess with that. I want a clear title in my hand before I buy a camper.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like in Alabama, you'd be lucky to even find anybody that had a title to something that old.
Yeah, but then how do you know it's not stolen?
You run the VIN number. You call the police department, and they'll run the VIN for you, and then they'll make you a bill of sale. So
yeah, I went to a notary one time and I said, what if I find a camper in another state or whatever that doesn't have a title? She said, don't even do it. She said, you have to pay hundreds of dollars. You got to jump through hoops. You got to do all these searches. And she said, this is not worth it. Just skip on by.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how all that works, but yeah, I'm like you. You have to do what you have to do in your own state.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to, when me and Tammy first married, I'd buy and sell pop-up campers, and none of them had titles. I just made a bill of sale.
I had a 66 Shasta a couple years ago, and I bought it. I was living in North Carolina. I bought it in Tennessee from a cop. I had a title for it, and when I filed for a title in North Carolina, they wanted to inspect it to make sure that it wasn't stolen because it was so old. So they wanted to inspect it in person, and a lady from Texas drove and bought it on Easter weekend. And I said, well, they want to inspect it. I don't have a title yet. She said, I don't care. I'll just get a title when I get to Texas. So that one, ever since then, it's like I just don't mess with it. And I had a title, but they said it was because I bought it out of state. That kind of puts up a red flag, and so they wanted to inspect it.
Yeah, what it is every state's different, and so, yeah, I can actually go to your state and bring one back in, no problem. But now I don't buy much stuff that's older. But now, like I would buy a pop-up camper or an older camper like you did if I found a deal in it. But in Alabama, I wouldn't be worried about it. But if I had planned on selling it outside the state, like you probably would, I would want a title. I don't even know if you could get a title. You might could. If they didn't have the title, as old as that is, I don't even know if you could even, I guess you could, because he said he applied for one. So
You're breaking up. I didn't hear you.
I didn't know what how anybody could get a title on something if they didn't have one. I didn't know how that would even work. I guess first you just have to prove it wasn't stolen, and then they probably issue you one. You're at 227,
I've
Tony.
still got a half hour to go.
Good deal.
I've still got a half hour to go, Gary.
There's Roy and Becky coming in. I might have missed them. They might have already been in. Let me go down the chat here and see what all is going on. RV4 in the house. I see Linda Barker. I don't know how long y'all been in here, so I'm just calling y'all out. Victoria May Wallace. Sorry to hear about your brother, Victoria. Let's see here. Roy and Becky came in just a few minutes ago. Everybody running everything wide open in here. Good. Looks good. Looking good. We're going to spin the wheel at the top of the hour, guys. So about 10 more minutes, we'll spin it and try to come up with us another winner. Oh, I gotta announce some stuff. I forgot to announce. So I got a sticker yesterday. So I got this thank you card for doing a sticker swap. We got a sticker from Whoa Nelly RV Adventures, Lucy. So she was on my Tuesday night video raid a couple weeks ago, and that was fun. If you guys don't have Whoa Nelly, get calls on my phone. And then look what I got in the mail yesterday. Really, really, really cool. I got some MASH Kennedy $50. They're Kennedy $50, but it's like a MASH collection. I really don't know how that works. But they're two Kennedy $50 with the MASH pictures on them. And that was a sweet little gift from Mr. Mel and Miss Nettie. Got that yesterday. That was super cool. They know how big a MASH fan I am. And so they have been hooking me up with some MASH stuff. And so that is pretty cool. I appreciate that, guys. And let's see here. Misty Foot got her sticker. Let's see here. Roy and Becky's jealous, Doreen. They said that your live look a lot better than yours.
Well, that's my $40 phone.
So you're streaming on your phone?
I think it's a Moto G5.
Uh-oh, we probably your internet dropped.
You got it now?
Yep, sounds good now.
Yeah, it's back now, yeah. So, just a little...
I said I think it's a Moto E5.
Okay. So a little programming update.
It's like a $40 phone.
Yeah, boy, it's doing good for a $40 phone.
Yeah, it is.
So anyway, a little programming update. Roy and Becky is not going to do their live. Instead, their morning live. Gina Payne is going to do a live in their space. Roy and Becky's got to go into town and get the mail. So they're not going to be able to do their live this morning. So Gina Payne is going to do one in their spot. So that'll be...
what time is that?
So that will be... they come on... Somebody tell me what time that is. I think that is... So we typically go off at 12 Eastern time, and so maybe somebody in the chat tell me what time Van Life will be coming on for Roy now. Yes, Nettie, Yeah. Nettie and Nettie probably can't come up because she's at work. If you can come up, Nettie, I'll bring you up and let you tell about it. I forgot about that. Nettie and Beyond Beauty and Meant to Be RVing it got a brand new show that'll start. I'm thinking it's tomorrow night. Let me see if Nettie can come up. I don't think she can. She's probably at work. And I don't see Beyond Beauty in here. She may be in here. God, Beyond Beauty. I'm gonna bring Beyond Beauty up. You want to stay up here and co-host, Blaine? You're doing a
I don't
good
know.
job.
It's fine if you want to take me down, and I do need to go get some dinner and go to do some stuff for work. But I'll
Okay.
come on down and let someone else come up. I want to say thank you for having me, and thank you to all the ones that subscribe to my channel. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the chat.
Well, good deal. I appreciate you giving me a shout out last night, and we try to help everybody as long as they got a good, clean channel, and it's somewhat related. We try to give everybody a shout out and give everybody a chance. So that's what we like: good, clean channel that's somewhat related. They don't have to be a RV or travel; it can be other things. But
I do.
Beyond Beauty, I just dropped the link for you.
All right, I appreciate it, and good to see you. Take care.
Appreciate it, Blaine. I'll see you around in a few days, I'm sure.
All right. God bless everyone. Thank you.
God bless you, man. See you. So good deal. We're going to bring up Beyond Beauty and let her tell about the new show that Beyond Beauty and Nettie from Mel Nettie Living Free Zip Codeless and Meant to Be RVing is going to start doing. And I'm going to let her come up and tell about that. There's BB3. Are you ready? Are you ready? There.
Hey, Gary.
Yeah,
Gary, I'm going to be coming into a small town here soon, so just in case anybody wonders what it is and BB's talking, it's called Northeast Maryland, and that's 2 words, Northeast. That's the name of the little town.
Okay. Good deal. All right.
So I won't talk when I don't want to interrupt her.
Okay, good deal. Thank you. All right, BB, what are you up to?
Not much. Watching your show this morning. How are you all?
Well, we're doing good, getting through the day.
So, Miss Mel Nettie Living Free Zip Codeless and Meant to Be RVing and me are going to be starting a whole new channel. It will start Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yep, you're right.
Okay. And I'm just going to read off the About page because I'm terrible at off-the-cuff stuff here. But it's going to be about 3 women diving into discussion, debate, and explore a variety of topics with no limitations. Join us in the chatterbox and feel free to express yourself and share with us. We want to hear what you have to say. So if you have an idea or a topic and you would like us to explore, grab the email, jot it down, and let's talk about it. And the channel name is Let's Talk About It Live. And I think Nettie dropped a link to it in the chat down there if you want to subscribe to the channel.
So is it going to start tomorrow night?
It's going to start tomorrow night at 8 p.m. And the discussion tomorrow is about jobs. So we're going to talk about our worst jobs, our first jobs, our best jobs, jobs we would dream to have, like anything and everything about jobs.
The only thing that worries me about this show
is who's on it.
You didn't let me finish. You drove right off the cliff before you knew that I had a rope tied to you. The only thing that worries me about this show is could you have picked 3 of the biggest, ones to stir the pot? I mean, you guys are going to be a hoot. I mean, y'all couldn't have picked anybody any better. Y'all 3 are going to stir the pot. I can imagine there's going to be a lot of laughing, a lot of crying, and well, I might have to put Uncle Lisa up there to split y'all up.
Well, that's the other thing, is there's going to be we want the community involved. We want to pull anyone up that wants to come on panel to discuss the topics they want to discuss. So it's going to be an everybody type thing. We'll have people come up and discuss topics. And you're right, there will be laughter, there will be tears. I'm sure there's going to be good debates because it's going to be topics that are anything and everything. So we're willing to discuss anything. So I think it'll be good. And we all have different personalities and different takes on things. So I think it'll be interesting.
James Catney said that sounds dangerous.
Right?
Oh Lord, I can't imagine.
Are you going to bring men up too? Are you going to have men up to discuss stuff or just women?
Oh yeah, men can come up and discuss stuff too. So,
It's
yep.
going to be like a morning network show where there's the three ladies that's going to be in charge of the conversation, and the men just have to sit quiet and listen.
No, men can come up and discuss anything they want to discuss too. That's the beauty of it all.
Oh me, I can't wait to see this. This ought to be good. This is a great idea for a show too, by the way.
I think it'll be fun, and we'll dive into some serious topics. We'll have some fun topics. We'll have it all on there, so it should be fun.
Yeah. I can't imagine. So I think that like Uncle Lisa needs to be one of the first guests that you have on there.
Well, we've talked to Uncle Lisa a little about inviting him up, so there may be something in the works there.
Yeah, I can see that being hilarious. And y'all need to do video clips too. And so
There might be something in the works there too. Are you in my mind?
well, I said a good moderator can read your mind, right? Read the host's mind. I'm not a moderator yet, but I've done that a time or two.
Yeah, we have to get all that set up still, but I'm sure you're at the top of that list there, Daydream.
Oh Lord. Oh me. You just never know what's going to go on. I thought for a minute that truck in front of Doreen was going to bite the bullet.
I thought so too.
Yeah, I actually put my brakes on and slowed down just to let him out.
Yeah. Well, I
Well,
can't.
there's one thing for sure is like if something does happen on the road here, it'll be live on film.
Yeah.
I'll have a lot of witnesses.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good thing. So, shoot, Dora.
I'm getting ready to, in a couple minutes, I'm getting ready to come into this little town. It's just a cute little tourist town, and I think they just opened like last week, so you can't eat inside yet. It's still takeout.
Oh.
The other really super exciting thing about the channel is that it's Nettie's first like every week thing that she's going to be on, and she'll be talking and sharing her thoughts on stuff. So this is like we'll get a little more into Nettie's personality. So yeah. I'm really excited about that.
That's going to be.
Is that a good thing?
Yeah.
Is that a good thing?
Depends on who you ask. Sometimes these lives are a lot gets out there. Let's just say you put a lot of yourself out there for your show. I mean, it ain't for the show. Your show is about you. I mean, I don't care what the topic is. The show is about the person hosting it or the people hosting it. I mean, that's what I think. I think people come for the host and the content is second.
I agree. I think they come for the host and they get to know the host, and then once they form that relationship, they come for the content after that. So.
Yeah, but you learn something about the host every time they're on. I think you get to know them better every time. I think that too. Let's spin the wheel while I got y'all up here. I think I can do it with 3 people up here. Well, let me see. We're going to spin the wheel and see if we can make another winner. Share the screen. Chrome.
Boy, that white truck is just driving like crazy.
The one that just turned off?
Yeah.
Yeah. We used to come here when I was a kid, when I was a teenager, even younger than that. we used to come here to camp, and then my parents would get like a seasonal campsite. But there's a state park over here called Elk Neck State Park, and that's where we used to camp when I was a kid. So all this stuff around here, a lot of this was not here. This is all being built up.
So everybody put your comment in the chat to make sure you're active. And I'll add Doreen and Beyond Beauty if they're not on it. Doreen probably can't comment her on live. Beyond Beauty, have you commented?
No, I'm okay, but I have something that I want you to, I'm going to mail it to you, and we're going to add it to your prize wheel.
You want to just send me a picture of it and let you mail it directly?
Okay, I ordered shout wipes for $5, and I ended up with a whole display case.
What is it?
Shout wipes.
Shout wipe. Oh, okay.
I ended up with a
Like
whole,
if you spill something on your clothes, you just wipe it.
Really?
12 individual wipes per box, and I ended up with a whole display case of boxes. I don't know what I'm going to do with hundreds upon hundreds of these things. So I figured I'd give you some for your giveaway.
So what I'll do is I'll add it to the wheel and you mail it directly to the people.
Okay, sounds good.
So let me write that down. Shout wipes. That's pretty cool. You never know what you're going to win on the wheel.
I thought it'd be kind of fun.
It is.
Are they in something that you can take them out of the box and ship them flat?
It won't hurt if she flattens them and sticks them in a manila envelope. It'd probably cost $2 or $3 to mail that, won't it?
I don't know. If I take them out, they're just like...
Are they an individual pack? Oh, you can put them in envelopes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's still going to be too many to go in one envelope for a 55-cent stamp.
Oh, yeah. You can't go over, I think it's 3/4 or a quarter of an inch or something. But anyway, it shouldn't cost much to mail it, should it?
Nah, it shouldn't cost much.
Depends on where you're mailing it to. I mailed a package last week, cost me almost $16, but it had boards in it. And I was doing free shipping with a $35 order, and I ended it after that.
I sent a big package to Finland for $17. I don't know if Uncle Lisa's got it yet, but so let me go over here and share the screen again. Thank you, Beyond Beauty. If you see that that's going to cost a lot to ship, we'll only do it once.
Oh, I don't think it'll be too much.
Good deal. Let's go up here to the Chrome tab and bring the wheel back up and turn the audio on. And then go over here. Everybody's had plenty of a chance to get on. Let's participants. We don't have many participants. Let me see. Everybody make sure you comment, because if you ain't active, it won't have you on it. Hit it again, make sure. All right. They're not going to be many on the wheel this time. So let's go over here and find the wheel. Post the name. Take my name out. And put Doreen in.
I love little towns like this.
Look how thin that wheel is. All right, everybody look and make sure your name is on the wheel. Let me see here. Let me add Beyond Beauty.
How many do we still have with us?
I'm on the wrong page to look at that. Hang on a minute. We don't have 16.
Okay. I'm almost there.
All right. Is anybody else need to be added to the list, guys? You see any BB that need to be added? I don't see any. Do y'all?
RV for 4 on there.
Is RV for 4? All right, let me add them. I'll go down at the bottom. RV for 4. All right, anybody else? Victoria. Victoria, I got Victoria on there. All right, who else? Is burning up the road on there? Yep. All right, I think that's it. Everybody all in? Got your bets placed? All right, let me shuffle up the names while I'm still looking. Shuffling up the names a little bit. And we're going to spin for our player. Looky here. Oh, Happy Place Camping. I can't believe Happy Place Camping never wins anything.
No, they never win.
I think she reached through and hit a button that made it stop.
What was so bad? She edged out, Phoebe. You didn't get to see it, Doreen, but it just nearly stopped on BB.
It just barely missed me.
Oh, I thought it did. I thought it did. I thought it did stop on it. I said she reached through and hit a button.
Yeah, it got Happy Place Camping was the winner, so but it nearly landed on BB.
Here's a place for crabs. Here's a place for crabs. Y'all want to stop and have some crabs?
She said, "Man, I was hoping it would be BB and she could win her wipes."
I'm gonna fix my phone.
Oh,
it's
I got
like
to add
bleeding.
the wipes. I didn't add the wipes, which I haven't got over here. So these are called shout out wipes.
Shout, wipe, and go.
Shout out. Shout wipes. I put shout out wipes. Oh, wait. Let me save it. So now I got to go down the sponsor list here right quick. Because that's part of the deal. You get a shout out. All right. So on the wheel, the Happy Place Camping has a chance to win. We got shout out wipes donated by Beyond Beauty Free. And they are new shout out wipes. They're not something you drug out of a lake like Happy Place Camping. We have some $5 PayPal cash prizes donated by Over the Hill RV. We have a $25 Amazon card donated by Our Crazy RV Life. We have a Captain Jack package. Well, you get a sticker if you win, but if you want to upgrade it, donate $20 to Weekend RV and you can upgrade and get a Captain Jack package. We have Rev Tommy Hot Sauce, award-winning by the way. We have a slot dog and we have a curler dog donated by Silver State K9. And we have a cool set of nails donated by Mel Nettie Living Free Zip Codeless. And we have a Blue Wave package, Blue Wave Odyssey, with the 2 keychains with bottle openers and a Blue Wave Odyssey decal. So that is what is on the wheel. Let's shuffle the prize wheel up. And let's see what Happy Place Camping is going to win. Here we go. Oh, a whammy. She got a Daydream sticker. If she don't already have one, or if she does have one, I'll send her another one. Oh, so we leave that on there because we have plenty of Daydream stickers. So, Happy Place Camping, email me your address again and I'll mail you a sticker. And so, even if you have one, I'll mail you another one. So, you have one put on your truck and your car and your camper. So, all right, good deal. Good deal. So that's fun. I love the wheel thing. I hope y'all like it. Misty Pruitt said she sent a packet to Australia and it cost her $119. I didn't send a very big package. I basically sent a manila envelope to Uncle Lisa and it was $17, and that was weeks ago. couple weeks ago. He still hadn't got it. Okay, James, I'll check my email.
All right, we're ready for tour.
Are we fixing to get up to the bay?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I'm gonna hop off so you guys can have a bigger screen for her.
Okay, all right, Beyond Beauty. Everybody go check out Beyond.
Oh, your voices.
Everybody go check out
Your
Beyond.
voices are breaking up. I can't hear.
Yeah, you're in the tree, Doreen. You're
Let me
breaking.
get the chat. I'm gonna pull the chat up.
All right, everybody check out Beyond Beauty, Meant to Be RVing, and Mel Nettie Living Free Zip Codely tomorrow night on their new channel. And they're going to be dropping a link. You need to go subscribe to their channel and hit the all notifications as well. So,
Thanks for letting us share.
all right. Thanks, BB. See you later.
Bye.
All right, this is a campground for the seasonals. It's called Wilderness. I think I went down a little too far. This is the one I like because it's more wooded. So these sites here, like on the right, that's for like friends of seasonals. And over here, see, I'm going to take the phone out. Here on the left, these are sites that are for the friends of the seasonals. So this is the only place, I'm just going to hold my phone until we get out of here. This is the only place you're allowed to have the dogs. Another site here. I just like it because you're really in the woods.
Right.
Let's come back up so I can drive safer. I had a seasonal site here when my son was 4 years old, and he is going to be 28 at the end of this month.
Wow. So are you near the bay?
Oh, yeah, it's right at the other end of this campus. I'll show it to you. I'm going to walk you right down to it if you want to stay on.
Yeah, how much longer will that be, you reckon?
I'll get out of here 5 minutes.
Okay, good deal. Good deal. Hey, that
This
look
is where
like
I was. I was right there on that one.
Happy Place Camping said looks like a nice campground.
It is. It's just $3,800 for a season.
Wow.
They've got a playground I didn't show you. There's a playground there, but it's all roped off because it's closed for the virus. It's $3,800, but like I said, you get to hear all the speakers. Like Tony Evans has been here.
Oh yeah, I love Tony Evans. Uh-oh. We lost you there. We're down near.
Am I back?
Yep, we're back. We're down near a campground down near Chesapeake Bay, Griswold family. We're running just a little bit over because we all wanted to see this. Miss Doreen had got her camera on her dash. We've been through Amish country. Now we're headed toward Chesapeake Bay. Come by tomorrow, Griswold family, and I'll bring y'all up and we'll talk about y'all's channel. Blaine just left. He ain't been gone long. We're fixing to jump off here in just a minute, Bob. When we get through here, we're going to hang on just a little bit longer so we can all see the bay. We still got 19 in here, Miss Doreen.
This is all part of Sandy Cove.
Sandy?
This is all part of Sandy Cove.
Oh, good deal.
You see this sign? Did you read this sign here? Can you read it?
Yep. Yep, I love that. That's pretty cool to see on the side of the road, ain't it?
Well, we're inside the property.
Okay, so it's private. I got you.
Yeah, there's one of the swimming pools over there. This is all part of Sandy Cove.
I got you.
And I'll take you real quick through this one. This is the other campground. This is the one, I think they have full hookups in here, but you're not allowed to have pets. Pets are only allowed in that other campground and nowhere else on the property. 1,000 feet, turn right on Sandy Cove Road. They have little cabins in here too, but again, there's no pets allowed. That's Camp Host over there. So some of these cabins, like this one here, like they're like a bunkhouse. Like if you brought your church group here,
Oh, yeah.
they're pretty rustic. Make a U-turn, then turn right. These little gray cabins used to be the staff. They would bring staff from overseas for the summer to work here, and then they would get to stay in those little cabins. So I think now you can rent them out. Don't look like there's anybody camping except one family and the host. Take the next right onto Sandy Cove Road.
So this is about 45 minutes from where you live?
Yes. Let me just shut this GPS off. Hold on a minute. It keeps telling me to turn. I had the GPS running on a different phone. Oh, it's closed. In a quarter mile, your destination will be on the right. Oh, I thought I turned it off. Let me see. Property is closed. Wow. Well, guys.
That's all right. That's part of it when we're going through what we're going through, right?
I mean, I'm going to another place that's open to the state park then, but I don't know if you want to stay on.
Yeah, we're down to 13 people. I think everybody's leaving.
All right.
What you need to do?
So, I mean, you have to look this place up on the website. It is so incredibly gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's called Sandy Cove Ministries, and you'll see it's just so gorgeous.
You need to do.
I knew that the lodge was closed. I saw on the website that the lodge was closed, but it didn't say that like you couldn't even drive down there. I just thought you couldn't go in the building.
Yeah. You need to record it and do a pop-up live or pop-up video about it.
When I go to the other one,
do what?
I guess I could do a live. I can't do. I don't think I can record anything on this phone right now because it's full.
Okay.
And I'm waiting for my new phone to come in the mail.
Yeah, do a pop-up live, and then that way it'll pull up as a video on your. It'll pull up a live, and then people can rewatch it if they don't catch it.
Yeah, so I haven't done that yet, Gary.
Okay. Do you know how to do Prism?
No.
Oh, okay. Well,
I don't even know what it is, but I have an Android phone, and I could just maybe go on YouTube and say go live.
go live on your phone. Yep. You have to do it from your phone. Yep. You can't do live from your phone because you don't have enough subscribers. But if you was on Prism, you could. you probably won't be able to figure
Oh,
it out
okay.
that quick. But Beyond Beauty has a video about it, and it shows how to use Prism as much as
I
you
can try to do a video.
Yeah.
I'll try to do a video, and it'll be just a ride through the state park because I think the state parks are open.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're down
But
to
you got to see the campgrounds anyway. But yeah, look it up, Sandy Cove Ministries. It's a really gorgeous place.
Good deal. Thanks for sharing. I love the Amish. That's my favorite part. I love the Amish part of the country. I've never got to see. Me and Tammy's going to try to go to some Amish country one of these days. But all right, guys. Well, I've kept y'all on here long enough. I hope y'all enjoyed it. We had some sad news to start, and we worked through that. And we gave away some stuff, and we've got to see places some of us has never got to see. So we're going to hop off here. I've got some things I need to do, and we're going to bring Doreen down, and we're going to say bye. Y'all check us out. 8 o'clock Eastern tonight will be our tribute to Miss Diana. And so come by tomorrow, and we'll introduce you to some more of our travel family from Blaine over at Rayleigh Creative. We'll show you some of their family from their community that is wanting to come over and be a part of ours. So there already are. Griswold, they've done been. I've been friend to their channel for a couple of weeks now, and so we'll bring them up tomorrow and let them tell about their channel. They're Okies, and so Farm Okie in here, and some of y'all Oklahoma people really like them, and so anyway, you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys back here tonight. We'll do our tribute to Miss Diana. So love you guys. Y'all have a great day.